Wow, Lihle Zilwa is here with us. Lihle, good afternoon. How are you doing today?
I'm getting used to it too.
Oh, I am so good. So glad to have you with us. I'm going to hand over the floor to you because I mean, nobody can best express the vision and the mission of this beautiful organization, this intentional work that you put in the Future Global Leaders Club. I'm going to have you have the floor and tell us all about it.
Alrighty then. So a warm welcome to everyone who's here today. Our proud parents, our proud ambassadors, our members, and especially, our new members. This is your new home, and we're so excited to have you here with us. And it was so happy to, and I'm so happy to be seeing how the club is growing slowly but surely each year. I can't believe that this month marks exactly 3 years from our very first webinar. And since then, the club has really grown and exceeded so many of my expectations. And that's just, so exciting and so unexpected. And so, you might be thinking to yourself, might be wondering, what exactly made a 13-year-old, start such a club. Um, well, let me tell you a little story. But towards the end of my primary school years, I was very inconsistent in terms of my academic performance. I'd get a really high mark for this test and then get a low mark for the next one, a high and a low. And, it was very frustrating for me. And, around that time, I got a group of friends, and they also shared, the same goals as me, similar goals as me, as to also, to excel academically. And as soon as now I started really being friends with these people, all of a sudden my academic performance also started to become consistent, and then I was finally this consistent A student that I'd always been wanting to be for a long time. And so when I really thought about what could have, made this change, I realized that no, man, it's like these group of friends that I have that now, because I had people that, had this similar ambitions to me, similar goals to me, also wanted to succeed in their academics and get high marks. That also motivated me to push myself harder to become more consistent, and really inspired me, because I knew I had, my group of friends, and we all, wanted similar things, the same things. And, then that really made me think that, what if I'm not the only one, that had this problem? What if there are other students out there that have the same problem, or they felt the same way? And that is how the idea of the Future Global Leaders Club was born. It was going to be a prestigious and esteemed club that was going to be exclusive to consistently hardworking, determined, intelligent, and ambitious learners. And so, because of that, the objectives of the club is to create a network and a unique identity, for its members that will cater for their zealous appetite for success. And we were gonna, do that through activities that were going to, instill excellence and to motivate and to inspire so that this objective could happen. You know what they say about iron sharpening iron. So the vision of the club was to be internationally recognized as the most effective club that nurtures ambition, instills excellence, and inspires greatness. And I'm very happy to say that we have taken a step towards achieving that, as the website is now also available in French, because there are some people that are interested in joining the club in Cote d'Ivoire. So that's very exciting that now, at least like the vision, we've taken a step towards achieving that. And as also Solita had mentioned, I also wrote and published a book called Lihle's Collection of Motivational Quotes for Teens. And I did this in order to basically share my source of motivation with other teenagers out there, because being a teenager, school, high school, it's really difficult, and sometimes you do sometimes run out of motivation here and there. So I wanted to share all the quotes that have motivated me and my source of motivation with everyone else, that everyone else could also be able to push through, and reach their goals, their finishing line. And so this book has now helped fund most of the expenses that come with the club, and that includes the Genius Dollar points. So, on that note of the Genius Dollar points, while we're on that, I know that we owe you guys your Genius Dollar points from January and June, and we really, really apologize for that. And we also really, really appreciate the patience that you've shown us. But we do have some good news. We received an order of about 1,690 copies of my book. So then we'll be using that money to then pay out your Genius Dollar points. So yeah, 2025 really is a year that we need to, embrace all the opportunities that come our way. So, let's take advantage of all the resources that the club has, like the tutors, the chat forums, the WhatsApp groups that we have, in order to really push yourself and, to get the marks that you want, to get the averages that you want, you know. And yeah, so again, welcome to all the new members, all the new parents, the new schools. It's really, really exciting, to see like the small little community that we have growing and growing each year. And I really hope that it's gonna, have a big impact, a positive one, and change really the future of the world.
Oh, Lihle, thank you so much. Wow. And congratulations on that sale of